happening, YouTube? This is your boy D Talks Everything back with another video. Yeah. Anyway, hold up, grab the phone. There we go. So, man, I'm here to talk to you guys. Don't really have a video for any particular options for today. This is more of just a learning lesson while I'm giving you guys my journey and my thoughts on different options. I do want to also give you guys learning lessons as well, because your boy ain't perfect. Even though I'm batting 1,000, that don't mean I'm picking up 100% of all these profits either. Because some of the times your boy greed kick in, and other times I'm like, oh man, let me just take this money and run. And I'm like, damn it, I should have stayed in, or whatever the case may be. So I shot you guys a video for Disney, and let's go ahead and make Disney bigger. Why you ain't moving? Oh, we're on the 5-minute chart. But I want to show you guys what options I showed you guys, the levels, and then I want to show you what they did and where I messed up. Got an opportunity yesterday chit chat with my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, you messed that one up." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think so too." So anyway, so I was telling you guys I was looking at these calls for Disney. Because I saw a gap, and then I was looking at these puts as well as a just in case. Now, so let's go ahead and scroll back on that. Let's go to the 4-hour chart just for a moment. So let's scroll back some. Let's make this a little bigger. Zoom this in. So I shot the video on Tuesday. Today is now Friday. So yeah, it had to be Tuesday. I said, hey, Disney is reporting earnings on Wednesday. Let's go and hide all this stuff. So I pointed out to you guys, like, hey, Disney got this gap back here. From whenever the hell this was, from way back here, from August. And I was like, hey, I think they're going to come try to fill up this gap. I told you, hey, stocks are always good at coming back to fill gaps because they need to balance themselves out and pull those gaps. Now, this is my thoughts, just my thoughts. Other people may disagree, but again, this is my thoughts. So here's what I've been trying to communicate to you guys about the AI or whatever you want to call it. That's here to take your money. Let's just call it that. It's here to take your money, but you have to be smarter. So I was playing this Ford Disney call based off the numbers that I had, and I'm like, okay, bet it's gonna come up here and fill up this gap up here. So I got in maybe Monday or Tuesday. Probably got in Monday. Whoa. Probably got in Monday. What was Monday? Monday was right here. So I got in here. I'm like, okay, it was around here because it was like around 111, 110 when I got in. So that night came out Wednesday night. Wednesday after 4 p.m. Eastern time, Disney goes to report earnings, just as I thought they would. And if you look at this now, so you see this blue one, and it may be a little hard to see, but I'm going to show it, stretch this on out. This blue section right here is aftermarket. This grayer section over here is pre-market. Now, if you look at where the stock price went to, after market, I was in this $120 call. I knew based off of prior times the AI done got me, because the AI got me. I had my Microsoft video. I ended up making some money on that. I had to hold to like there near the end to get some money on that one. And then FedEx did me the same way the end of 2022 in December. Did me the same way. So I was like, man, Disney ain't gonna do me dirty. Because people like Disney. People like to play calls. So here we are. Here, this 111 price. I'm in. It shoots all the way up here to this 121. I'm in the 120 call. In the morning, I'm thinking, ooh wee, your boy about to get paid. Pizzay. I started to rub my hands together. And I said, oh no, they got me last time when I did that with the FedEx and the Microsoft. I was like, oh no, let me stop. But man, so I got up in the morning, Thursday morning. So now we get to yesterday. It's still right here. It's still 4 o'clock in the morning, so the market ain't open. The market ain't open, and then the market opens. It's back down here to this 113. It's up $2. Now I was hoping, and let's go ahead and change this to the 30 minute, so it might look a little better. So here's the market open. Market opens. I apologize. It opens up at 118. Within a few minutes, it was back down here to 115. Now, you would say, well, Demetrius, the stock price you got in here was 111. It's up $4. Man, do you understand? When you calculate how much you can make, there's something on there called the delta, which I placed on there. So each time the stock price moves up $1, you get that complete delta. There's also other things that you can add in as well. Not that you can. There are other things that can be added on, but we have to say that for a different conversation. But I woke up, I'm like, ooh, 111 to 118, that's $6. Well, let's say $5 because it was 111 something. So let's just say 112 to 118. So I'm like, ooh, $6. The delta was like 20, I believe. If we go back really quick and look, let's go to 3 day just. Where's my thing at? It must be up here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So my delta on this 120 call was 20. So I was looking like, okay, delta is 20. It's up $6. 20 times 6 is 120. I paid like this 112. So the price of the option when I wake up that morning should be 113 plus at least 120. Well, and we could take away this theta, because theta you lose every day. So it should have been up 120 because that's 6 times 20. Then so that's $120 minus 10. So I should have been up $110. But nope, when I woke up that morning, I don't say when I woke up, but when the market opened, I was up like $20. And I'm like, what? This math still ain't mathing, because now, and if you think about it, it was still up, even though I was looking for it to be at this 120. It's not up there no more, but it was from 112 to 118. Still $6, so it should have been up to $120. Apologize, brain fart still a little bit, but instead it was up like $13, and I was like, what? This math ain't mathing. So I held on, and now your boy down. I should have just sold out at 9:31 in the morning. I should have took my little $12 and ran away. Now your boy stuck in this play. I'm holding, not sure what to do. Now let's go ahead and look at where it's at now. Let's go to the 30 minute, back to the 30 minute just for a moment. So you have to keep in mind, because this AI, it had to be betting on people playing this gap. Now these gaps, and let me turn back on this thing. So again, I bring back up these liquidity levels, this green and these red lines here to the right. These are liquidity zones. These are like drop-off zones. So if you think about it, when I tell y'all about this liquidity stuff, and when Cyberman brought it up to me, I'm like, oh, this makes a lot of sense why it'll go somewhere and then reverse back the other way, just out the clear blue sky. So they pumped it up here to then go up and grab all of this money that there's a bunch of buyers sitting at this level, because they was waiting for this gap to say, oh, okay, now Disney is on a true uptrend, so let me get up here. Once it hits this level, the system is going to immediately trigger my buys. Now, for the average retail investor like me and yourself, who ain't got $1 billion, not running a hedge fund, and in that case, we're not in this equation. However, people got like $100 million or, doing a ton of contracts, they get to play aftermarket and pre-market. So they had their buy orders, sell orders in, saying, ooh, if it cross up this gap, they probably saw this gap. I'm sure they saw this gap. And they're like, ooh, it cross here, we're going to get on this uptrend and we can push up here to this 130. So the AI don't make me go get my advocates. I don't know where it's at. Well, ain't mine, it's the kids' advocates. But I'm sure they went and did the math, The AI did the math instantly, pushed it up here, got enough of these buyers, took that money, and then pushed the price down. So, and then this way they got to collect all of this money. And then you have to think about it. When I say collect all of this money, think about all the people who who bought here at this 120, and then boom, it came down to this 19, this 109. So they're down $10 a I mean, like $10 a stock price or share, and they probably picked up like 1 million of them. So they down big. They're down huge. So this is what the computer is doing. So it went to go wick us into this gap just to go grab this money. So now that way, now the AI is pocketed this money, and now it's pushing the price down. So what my new thoughts is with Disney, I can let me see if I can do this a little bigger. So my new thoughts with Disney, I want to drag this over some more. Because of how it's coming down, I'm thinking though it's going to do the same thing similar to Microsoft. So I'm thinking this 107, 105 level back here, and then we're going to get a reversal back up to this 117, 120 level, but that's probably going to be like a week or two from now. So that's just something for you guys to keep in mind. So just kind of keep in mind these things will come and hit these gaps, and they'll wick them in pre-market or aftermarket because your technicals are spot on. But no, the AI needs your money. And it may not even be your money that it's looking for. It could be looking for like, ooh, Rob just dropped 800,000 on this. Ooh, Rob just messed up. I'm about to scoop up all of that because he dropped it all on options. I'm about to get him. And that's what it did. So it wicked us up here. Rob probably rubbed his hand like, ooh, wee. And then, whop, come back here and found himself down here. So, now, so that's just something for you guys to keep in mind when you see these things, because this is something that the market loves to do. It loves to come up here and wick these gaps and then just fall back over. So, and I knew that. I was just praying. I don't want to say I was praying, and I shouldn't say hope either, because you shouldn't be trading off of hope. However, I was just looking for it to stay consistent right here through the day. I was like, oh man, if it stay up to this 118, 119 through the day, I would have held on. Well, I'm still in the play, but I'd have been for sure holding on like, ooh, it's really getting ready to break this 121, 122, and we about to go to this 130. But nope, it whipped us and came down. Now I'm gonna show y'all another company who did the same thing just yesterday, PayPal. I asked my wife yesterday because I don't really use PayPal. I didn't know if she was using PayPal or not. But I'm like, well, apologize. She was like, well, I still use PayPal periodically, but not too tough. I use it just for when I'm going to a site that I don't know too tough and I don't want to plug in new card info and they got PayPal, then I use PayPal. But beyond that, she's like, I don't really use PayPal. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And it's probably a million other people doing the same thing that she's doing. So I took that into account. I said, well, you know what? Let's go to PayPal really quickly. I said, man, I didn't really know what ideas to have about PayPal. Was it going up? Was it going down? Whatever the case was. So, but I was thinking, man, PayPal might come down. PayPal might come down. Might come down. So I had already drew. What is this on my table? Get off my table, bro. Anyway, let's go this way. So, PayPal. Let's go back here. Let's make this big for you guys so where you can see it clear. You can see it clear. You can see it clear. So, here's, again, today is Friday, fam. This happened yesterday. Closed down here. This 78.38. Now, what PayPal did, and let me go to the 3-minute chart so that way you can see it better. How they did people dirty. Because it was people rubbing their hands. So, here's what they did. So here's again, closing the market. All right, it came down some. And then there's a candlestick here, a couple candlesticks here, no movement. Then here it spiked all the way down. It touched our gap. And then wicked all the way back up here. And keep in mind, again, and if you look at where it closed at, oh my gosh, there's a liquidity level. Who Flying flip went up. Oh my gosh. Fucking liquidity. And they spiked right back to the liquidity level. Insane, fam. Insane. So this one, they played both sides. And maybe they couldn't find a clear direction on how to smoke people. So they said, man, I'm going to smoke both sides. Because people had to clearly been looking at it. Because I wasn't really sure. I was thinking to put. But I did recognize PayPal is on a current uptrend. So I was like, okay, well, maybe, but I don't think people are using PayPal. So I was about to do this 70 put. And I was like, no, let me not jump in because I was going to be, rubbing my hands. And they would have got me because it came and touched the this gap. And then this gap is, because it's so far down, again, you have to use this as like, this is a group of like a buyers or sellers. I don't know who this group is, but there's a group of people that was down here, probably had a shitload of sell orders, probably sell orders. Yeah, it's probably people who had a bunch of sell orders right here, and it came down here, picked up all of their money, because I mean, if you got your sell orders here, I mean, I had to come get you down here because you probably had your stop loss set up here somewhere. Like, ooh, let me out. Or if you had, like, if you were doing a call, you probably like, oh, if it hit down here, let me out. And then it came down here, like, nope, it ain't got you. So keep this in mind, like how they wicken us in pre-market or after market when you're doing your trades, because this is that BS right here. See how you see this freaking candlestick, bro? It's from right here. From 85 to 72. Ooh, a $13 wick. Like, come on, bro. And let's go back to the 5 minute. Just so we can show, like, I had it on 30 minutes. Like, let's go to the 1 minute. Man, this is probably all one stick. Oh, it's 3 sticks. Like, here, this 1 minute stick. From 77 to 70. And then this one, 81 to 75. So I'm saying, like, look how long these candlesticks are, bro. These are freaking huge. These are like $7 moves. This is insane. So, and they did it that way, so that way they can, again, because if you're, the computer knows who you are. They know what you think. They know what you're going to do. They know before what you're going to do. So they already had this calculated in. So I'm glad I didn't jump in. Glad I didn't tell y'all to jump in, because, boy, they pulled the slap BS right there. Came and touched it. So that means they picked up all of this money here. All these people orders that were back here somewhere. So let's go. And it's hard to explain, but whatever this money is that's back here, like all this money that's in this zone, when it did this wick here, it went and picked up all of this money. It picked up all of these people money, and then it wicked it back so that way it can then try to catch people money who's up here, and then brought us back flat. So you have to keep that in mind, because the computer does that quite a bit, especially around earnings and things of that nature. Now, I know my video today might not have been very helpful, or maybe I didn't even explain it well. However, I wanted to give you guys this to let you know, like, sometimes we have to not be greedy and be willing to take these $10 wins and, you know, say, yeah, I won, and be up out of here. Because had I did that with this Disney, your boy that got paid on yesterday, not a lot. Couldn't even fill up my tank. But I could have did something. But couldn't do anything because made nothing. Now let me tell y'all what that same Disney option price is at right now. The market hasn't opened, so I'm telling you what the price is now, based off this. So when I got in on this, I got in on February the 7th. So that was Tuesday, right? That was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. That was Tuesday, February the 7th. I got in at $110. Current price now of this Disney, that same Disney call, is $19. It's now $91. And hold on, let me. Now, had I got in, had I been able to get out like I was supposed to yesterday, if I'd have got out at 9:40, it got up to 150. So I mean, I technically could have picked up $40. Um, but I wanted this up here. I was being super greedy. I should have took my $40 and walked away. But now I don't know what to do. So this is me giving you a lesson of saying, man, it's okay to take these $40 because you don't know when the computer is gonna pull this BS right here. You never know when they're gonna pull this. So keep that always in mind when you're running your options. Don't be scared to take an $8 profit. Don't be scared to take an $8 profit. Cause and I'm gonna say it in a different method, and that may make sense. Cause I say this is like lotto or gambling, or this is again my preference for my thinking. Uh, if I put in $110 and I'd have bought scratch off tickets, or even just Cash 3, Cash 4, Lotto, Powerball, Mega Millions, and I'd have put up $110, and the only thing I would have got back was my $110 plus 40. I'd have been, not that I'd have been happy, but I'd be like, yeah, I got my money back and I won some money. And I made some money, right? But in this option, I was like, nah, that ain't enough. So you have to make sure you keep that in mind on how you're playing these things, because the goal is to get money, right? The goal is to get money. And this is what something my wife keeps reiterating to me. Dude, the goal is to get money. It don't matter if it's $8 today. Tomorrow it might be $800. The next day after that, it might be negative 35. And the day after that, you might make another $32. And the day after that, you may make 1,000. Dude, so you just have to be like, man, you're gonna skim off the top. You're gonna take this money, walk away, take this money, walk away, take this money, walk away, and get into the next play. Now that's a lot easier said than done, because greed is a motherfucker. Greed is crazy, bro. But I think I'm through with this video. Your boy gonna have something for you guys on Sunday. I'm gonna see what Sunday is the Super Bowl. Am I fooling with y'all on Sunday? Probably not fooling with y'all on Sunday. I might try to hit y'all with something on Saturday. If I see what reporting earnings next week, if I see it on, if it come out later today or tomorrow, if I can get it, then we'll do something. Maybe I'll try to do something Saturday, or either early Sunday pre Super Bowl. I ain't trying to be up here Super Bowl playing. I'm shooting videos. Yeah. So. But man, that was the lesson today. Just again, don't be greedy. It's okay to take these $30 wins, even though you know the math ain't math. You're like, man, this should be more than $30. I should be up $130, and they ain't mathing. Take your money and run. Just take your money and run, because when you see that they ain't mathing correctly, that's a sign to say, you know what? I think I with the BS today. Let me take this, and I'm going to walk away. And again, fam, there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But peace and love. Don't forget that like. If there's some stocks that you guys want me to chart for you, let your boy know. Because I don't mind charting anything. You guys may have some great ideas, some things to get into. I do want to apologize to you guys quickly, though. I didn't have a chance to shoot this video on Lyft. I had this charted out from Lyft 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Hold on, what was this? Because I drew this based off of, what lines I drew this based off of. I'll grab that one. So I started here, because I know I drew this line before this date here, December the 28th. Because I wouldn't have picked this low point, I would have picked this low point. So the fact that I picked this low point, I know I did this before December the 28th is when I drew these lines out. Because again, here's the low point I would have picked here, and then tried to ride this line up. But I took this one, and I was like, man, this is what it looks like it's going right here. And that's what it did. I wish I would have, I need to figure out where to set my alert set to say, hey, nah, this is where you need to get in and get out. sorry I didn't tell you guys this because I messed up on all of this run up from December to here. When this thing was $9 to 16, that'd have been a gang of money for over a month and a half. Now, but I didn't get a chance to tell you guys about Lyft. I did jump into a Lyft put yesterday, right before close the market. Um, I didn't have any. Let's go bigger really quick. I have no data on any option prices, anything to that effect. Shit, it's a big ass gap right here. Hold on. Man, there's a huge gap right here from 29 to 22. There's a huge freaking gap. Like, I didn't think it was coming way up here anyway. So, as you can see, whenever I drew this pre-December, I was like, man, how is this coming as 18? So, I saw this right here. No, go like this. Sorry, turn this back on. So, when I saw this coming up just the other day, I was like, well, Lyft is reporting earnings. I don't have any lines going up that high. Do I really think Lyft is going to break this and be way up here? I'm like, man, I guess it's possible, but I'm like, man, there's no way. There's just no way. Okay, and this line looks a lot better for my blue line right here. Because I caught her at the bottom. I called these bottoms. I called these bottoms. I called this bottom. And it just happened to pan out. I mean, this is just me just seeing stuff. So some of this is just going to be you seeing it or you not seeing it. But I got in and I was like, man, there's no way this thing is getting ready to go up. Now, there was a possibility because you can see right here, back on, well, this was Tuesday. It went across this line. It got into this 18 and then pre-market. This is pre-market because, again, aftermarket is this blue and then pre-market is this one. I don't know why this didn't have no aftermarket on this particular day. But it didn't, whatever. And then we get right here. It came up and then it just started slowly coming down. And I was like, well, it's now sitting on this green line of mine when I went to get in yesterday. And I was like, man, this thing could go bounce back up here and be in the 18s. I was like, no, I'm just going to get in this $15 put. I don't think it's going up. I think all the run up is gone. And goddamn, I was right. Yes. So now let's go to, we're going to do some quick math really quick. And we're going to do some math and together really quick and figure out what I should be making as long as they don't pull the BS again this morning like they did just yesterday with Disney. So let's get clipped. I got in yesterday at 86 cents or $86. The delta on this was 31. The gamma is 10. The theta is 8. So we're going to start with the theta first because I paid the $86. Now, you lose theta every day because theta is time decay. You can't stop time unless you Kang the Conqueror, somebody from the Marvel Universe. Shout out to Jonathan Majors, killing it. I liked him better in that Love Country movie with Love Country, Love something. I don't know, when they had to fight like the little, I don't want to call them zombie, demon, magic something, whatever it was. That was a good series with and they had to stay in like the haunted house or something. That was like a great TV show series. I can't think about it. I think it was called Love Country or something like that. Country Love. I don't know what it was called, but it was a dope show. But anyway, again, so theta is 8. Well, it's really $8.55. I'm gonna round. I'm just gonna leave it at 8. So I'm looking at it in the morning, saying, okay, it's 86. I'm gonna lose $8 of value. Period. Now, so 86 minus 8 is 78. Now, hold on. Let's take a step back. I bought it for 86. When it closed yesterday, it was at 82. So now we're gonna do 82 minus 8. So that brings us to 74, right? So it brings us to $74. Now we're gonna move to our delta. Our delta was 31. So for each dollar that it moved, I should get $31. So 74, and it's down from here, from the 16 down to 11. So we're gonna say $4. We're just gonna say 4. We're not gonna say 5. We're gonna say $4, right? We're gonna say it's down $4. So we got 31 times 4. Again, it's really 0.3173, and the gamma. Well, we're not again. I'm not gonna talk to you guys about gamma because then that's I don't know who I'm talking to, so I don't want to confuse you guys. So we're just gonna stick with delta. But the delta is 31. So just simple, not taking the math too far. It should be 31 times 4 when we wake up in the morning. What's 31 times 4? Let's drop the 1 off of this too. What's 30 times 4? That's 120. So I'm looking for my option price to be 120 plus 74. I should be ready to pick up 100, not pick up my option price. It's currently 851. At 9:30, my option price should be at close to $190 for me to pick up. Not pick up $109. I'm gonna get my 86 back. Hold on. So I'm saying it's gonna be $194. So I'm saying I should be making $108 on this contract. So if the math ain't mathing, it better be mathing today, because I'm gonna be pissed if it ain't. But I'm for sure gonna get up out of this. I don't know, man. Y'all think this thing gonna go to 9? Y'all think it come back down here? I only got another week. I ain't fooling with this. I'm getting out of this thing tomorrow in 38 minutes. Because you see this, man? They got this green candlestick right here. I don't want them to be with that BS. And then here we are, pre-market right here. Again, aftermarket. Here's this pre-market. It is sitting like this. I don't want it to come like this. And then it's like, here's 9:30 right here. And then I'd be way up here. And I'd be like, yo, what the flying flip, son? Like, man, y'all are with that BS. So matter of fact, what we gonna do right now to be safe, we gonna hit sell. We're gonna do one. We just did some math, right? I did easy math. Hold on, nope. We're gonna do correct math with y'all today. Let your boy get his calculator. Nope. Nope. We don't need that. We're just gonna close that out. So now Delta again was 31. Gamma is 10. So we already talked about theta. We lost $8 today. We're gonna say we lost $9 over time, over last night value. So we went 31 for the first dollar. Then the next dollar was $41. So we got 31. Oh yeah, we need to get our calculator because I'm gonna try to math that in my head while I talk to you guys. Yeah, right. Where's my calculator? There we go. Let's get the trusty dusty calculator. Yeah. So hold on, we gotta hold on. We're gonna start all the way from the beginning. So we're gonna just use the current price. We got 0.82, or again, that's $82. Just move your decimal point. We can again get to that to another day. Why they do it that way? I don't know why they do it. It's stupid to me. But we got the 82, and then we're gonna do minus 0.0855. We're gonna hit enter. So that now saying our option price this morning, even though it's not showing as of yet, it's technically $73.45. Is the true value of our option. Now we're gonna need to go and add in our delta, our first delta. Yeah, come on, let's hit the first delta. 30. Whoa, no, you about to hit too much. 0.3173. And then we're gonna hit plus again. So now we got $1.05. Now we're gonna do, and I'm not gonna do it exactly correct because I don't think they've been playing with these numbers. So then we got another 0.3173, and now we get to add in our gamma 2 plus 0.1009. So now this is only us moving $2. So our price should be $1.47. Now we should get another. We get another 0.3173 plus another 0.1009. So we should be at $188. and we're at $4, right? We only did it 3 times, so now we got, let's do it one more time, 0.3173, and then we're gonna do again plus 0.1009. So my option this morning, and this is just math. The math ain't changed, because you add your delta and your gamma, and you get your, and you minus your theta, and this is what the math should be. So my price should be $230 when the market open, assuming everything is still the same. Because again, I'm saying that the price was 16, it's now 11. I'm not saying 5. I'm choosing $4 to say is the drop. So I'm trying to drop off because I think it's really like 5, but I'm using 4, so I'm dropping the change and I'm reducing, saying 4. So this price should be at least $230. So let's your boy go ahead and let's go ahead and put this in now. We're gonna put this thing in the sale for when the market open, and we're gonna put it in at 225 to ensure we get out. And keep in mind, yep, there we go. We got that done now. And what would that be? So we spent 86 cents, and we're saying we're gonna try to get it for 225. So let's do 0.86 again. Oh, we're just gonna show you so how much you really. So no. So let's say 225. 5 minus point. Apologize how this is looking, man. I'm on a 13-inch laptop. I ain't got no 10 key. This thing be like, ah. But anyway, so we're talking about, man, I'm looking to make $139 this morning. Now, that's a nice come up. I did 100% on my money. I put up 86 to come back with, I got my 86 plus $139. So that's not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. So hoping this they don't pull the BS this morning and your boy can get in and out of here. God darn it. Anyway, man, but your boy be back with you guys for another video. Peace and love, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed. Still not feeling well. Forgot my exit. Don't forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share. If you need me to do something different, say that too. Peace.